Like, share, and subscribe. I stumbled on a way to see the blinking, and I asked the Lord to help me see clearly and understand the blinking, and He did. Be patient, don't panic. Trust the Lord. He loves us. I don't know why, but He does. Well, hopefully Grandpa's got his blinking right here. Please let me know if you see I'm moving my mouse. That means Grandpa's alive. I'm not sure I got it right today. I think I messed it up in the previous one. Okay, so CPI came out a little bit hot because of energy going up, oil went up or whatnot recently. The CPI, they call it the lie report. The estimate was 0.3 and came at 0.4, so very close. First 10 minutes it dropped, first 5 minutes really, and then it started going back up, and currently it's coming back down again some, but really doesn't seem like it's going to have too large of an effect on anything. A lot of hype. And let's see, what else do we got going? We got a lot of blinking to talk about this morning. It's crazy what they're doing pre-market with the blinking. Hey, Grandpa thinks that we're going to probably break through that 280 in the next week or two here and beyond. Based on what I'm seeing in this blinking here, and just what Grandpa's seeing, I think we're going to go through that 280. I think we're going to see 225, 230, and I'm beginning to think we're going to see 209 in our future here. But I think we're going to go up first here, and they're going to acquire those shorts up there, and once they got enough of them, they're going to take us right down to 209, 205. And I'll tell you why in a little bit here, but just saying that's what Grandpa thinks. Excuse me. So our host still doesn't have a speaker. I know Jordan bowed out, supposedly, and threw his support behind Scalise, and they voted on Scalise, but he don't have enough votes. So, they can't even declare war. They can't do much or anything. But I better get at these... what Grandpa's been seeing. 299 on the short side times 2 pre-market was blinking some. 314.50 times 2 pre-market was blinking some. 277.50 times 1 was blinking pre-market. 285 times 1 pre-market was blinking some. They're shorting up there. They're shorting up on the top side. It pulls it right towards it. We're getting a green candle right now in the 5-minute chart. I'll move my mouse so you know I'm alive. That's a green candle. Not necessarily a buy signal at this point. We do have a buy signal in the 2-minute chart, though. Let's see. On the downside, on the buy side down below, 205 pre-market times 1. Grandpa's starting to think we're going to see that 205 in our future. Might be a month or so yet. It was August 18th that they were down there for 3-4 hours buying steady one day at 205, and they keep returning to 205 and adding to it. Here's another good one you're going to like. Remember 209.80 where they bought for half a day on August 18th? Well, they're back down there at 209.60 times 2 pre-market, and they were buying some there this morning. Not a lot, but they're adding to it. Love how these guys return to Grandpa's numbers. 245.90 is blinking buying currently pre-market. Let's see, what else we got going? So 249.20 times 3 was buying a little bit this morning. I don't see that on there anymore. They've replaced it with 245.90. I think that number blinked yesterday quite a bit. So anyway, that's where they're buying on the bottom side pre-market here. In a little bit of news about the terrorist deals going on in our country and the protests, some of the news places and politicians now have called out these people supporting Hamas and the chopping off of babies' heads and burning people alive. They're starting to call them terrorists. That's okay with Grandpa. I think they could call them terrorists. 278.50 is shorting times 1 in quite prevalently. I think we're going to go up. If this keeps going, it's blinking quite a bit. 278.50 is blinking times 1 shorting. They're shorting, and they're pulling us straight up here. If you want to get some shares before it goes to the moon, might not be a bad idea. Grandpa's pretty bullish about Tesla. I think we're going to break through that 280 here in the next week. I don't know the day. Might be 2 weeks, but I see us breaking through 280 and heading up. These guys are they got their long positions. They got tons of them. And they're going to go up there and take their money, and they're going to get their short positions. And after they get their short positions, I think we're going to see that 209, 205, probably in 200. But we got to get up here first. First, we're going to go up, make some money. Then we're going to relax and wait for some lower numbers, some buying opportunities. But for right now, Grandpa's opinion is, they just opened the market. You can't make money if you don't own any shares. Yeah, she's going straight up. 278.50 is blinking. Times 1, and it's blinking pretty quickly. They are pulling it straight up. What else is Grandpa seeing? Anything? Let Grandpa look around a little bit. Don't worry, Grandpa's looking at stuff. Yeah, it's actually 278.40, but that's... Grandpa was pretty close. 278.40 times 1. Yeah, I think we're going to... That's already a place of substance, by the way. You know that. You want to buy at a place... You want to buy at a place of substance if possible, and you want to sell at a place of substance. But as long as you're buying underneath a place of substance, you really don't have anything to worry about except how much you're going to make. And that's 269 is the 269, 271 area is now a place of substance, and that's the first place that you would potentially sell some and hope for a little dip. But this thing is looking strong. They did their misdirection early on here. Grandpa's got some buys in down at 259 and 254 area. I'm hoping we get a dip down there so Grandpa can get more shares. That's what Grandpa's hoping. But and I already have a bunch of shares, so I'm just relaxed here and I'm waiting, and I'll get my... Grandpa will do well. Don't worry about Grandpa. It's only a question of where... Grandpa always sells early because Grandpa doesn't have enough patience. Have patience and you'll do better than Grandpa. Boy, Grandpa's looking good today. I'm going up, up, up. Oh, man. I hope you have some shares. You can't make any money if you don't have any shares. Grandma doesn't have any shares because Grandpa put her at 260. And it didn't go to 260. Grandma's not going to be happy with Grandpa. Look at this thing fly. Wow, 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 wow. She is just humming straight up. Okay, so let's look at some other charts here. 15-minute, we have a buy signal in the 15-minute. I like that 15-minute. Gives such clean signals. That means buy. We have a buy signal on just about everything, by the way, right now. Grandpa thinks we're going to break 280 in the next week or so. Maybe sooner. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. Let's see. Oh, it's possible we could get up there. Oh, I hope this is Pastor Keith talking to Grandpa or somebody. No. No, it was an email. I hope. Let me know if anybody's listening, if they can see my candles. Okay, so hopefully my candles are working. I messed up that previous live stream, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, Pastor Keith, I love him. He just says, yes, he can see Grandpa's candles. What is Grandpa going to do? Grandpa is going to... I'd like to go in and delete that other live stream because I don't know what's on it. I do not know what's on it. Grandpa goofed up and made a short live stream. Maybe nobody will watch it. Oh, they shouldn't leave Grandpa alone. Okay, so what do we got for... Oh, it's going straight up. What are we looking at? 30-minute? Um, let's go back to the 15-minute. We got a beautiful buy signal. 5-minute in the candles, the pretty beautiful Japanese candles is a buy signal. And she is going up, up, up. Grandpa's pretty bullish. The CPI, they was just, yeah, 280, 281 something is blinking here. What do we got? Let me get a number on it. I'll see it in a second. We got blinking going on everywhere. Grandpa expects to see some huge blinking in our near future here. I'm talking not too long. And when we do, we will get our sign where this bus is going. Where are we really going? You know, that's coming in our near future. Maybe Pastor Keith will look at that other one and tell me if I got the wrong thing going on my previous video, that little 10-15 second one. If you do get a chance to look at it, let me know if I got candles on it or if I got the wrong chart on it. Then I'll have to go delete it. At 281 was blinking something, but it paused. So Grandpa didn't write it down. Oh, where are we? We are rocking and rolling. All right, hey, let's look at the 2-minute and see what that's doing today. Oh, we have a reversal in the 2-minute. Look at that. That's what they're doing. Yep, a red candle. She's going to pull back here a bit. She's going to pull back here yet a bit. Okay, what did... I don't know who's texting me. Probably Grandma. I don't know. Grandpa's so crazy. Well, so what's Grandpa going to do today? Well, at 11:30, I'm going to say hasta la vista, and I'm going to go and do firewood. Me and Scooter are going to, while Pastor's on vacation, we're going to go finish up splitting his firewood, Lord willing, and finish cutting the little... We probably got 10 logs left to slice up, and I'm going to get a lawn chair out there and sit and watch Scooter work. Oh boy, Scooter did a good job last night. He did the message, and it was just absolutely tremendous. And we're trying to figure out how to get it online. I think he's got it recorded, but we got to get it online so people can see it. He really did a good job. He put a lot of work into it. And man, we had fun. We had fun. Grandpa has fun at church. I ain't kidding. Grandpa likes to go to church and have fun. It's a good time. Yeah, they're pulling us back down. Oh man, it'd be nice if Grandma could get her shares. I buying opportunity, buying opportunity. Grandpa thinks we're. I've always thought we were going to go to 225, 230, and then go up and take out 280, but they've got tens of. Okay, I got a text from Pastor Keith. Okay, so what Pastor Keith has let me know is that my real short one was had candles. It had the candles. It was good. Grandpa thought he pushed the wrong one and put up the wrong screen for a second. That's the screen where Grandpa has millions of dollars, and you don't wanna look at that screen. There, Grandpa's teasing. Grandpa's teasing. I should put Grandma's account up on her screen. Then you'd see stuff. That Grandma, she's still sleeping. I should take a break and, well, this is gooping around here, going down, and play a tune. What do you want to hear? Now, I got a request last night. Was visiting with a friend of mine, and he said, could you play some more hymns for us? So I think Grandpa should do that. I think Grandpa should play you guys a hymn and let you relax while you're looking at the candles. These are candles, Japanese candles. And the Japanese candles, I'll give you a little rundown on Japanese candles. They take, this is the 2-minute chart, by the way. So let's look at the 5-minute. There's the 5-minute. Oh, it's going down. So anyway, these candles are different than other candles by that they take an average of the previous candles into consideration. And so they're much smoother than a regular candle. And what Grandpa likes to do, I'm going to go to the 15-minute. 15-minute is nothing but an indecision candle currently. So Grandpa does the engulfing method, and it's actually very accurate. And but it is lagging, but the blinking really helps because it gives you more direction. How low is this thing going? What are we at? What are we at? 261, getting closer to Grandma's 260 where she'll get some shares. Grandma always gets the good buys. She's not like Grandpa where he buys at the high price. She likes to make money. Grandma always makes a lot of money. She's so relaxed. Oh, is she patient? Well, she's so patient, she's still sleeping. Will Grandma eventually wake up? Well, you just don't know for sure. And if she does wake up, I just hope she doesn't yell at Grandpa. Grandpa doesn't want to get yelled at today. Murphy's been out to the bathroom this morning. Pastor and the kids and Cynthia, they all made it down to the south part of the country to do their vacation with the other grandma and grandpa, and kids are good. And was listening to Bobo's song that he likes this morning, the one with the little baby rockabye. Well, they're going to be coming and staying 3 days with us, but about 9 days from now we're going to get them for all of them for 3 days steady. That ought to be interesting. So, I don't know. She's still going down. Don't worry. This is a buying opportunity. I'm telling you, we're going to go up. Anybody see any blinking that Grandpa ain't seen? What time is it? Okay. So it should have stabilized down. Let me check here. I'm gonna adjust my screens. The crazy stuff is over for the day. I expect to see. Yeah, they stabilized it. So I got to move some charts. I'm adjusting stuff. Oh crap, it's getting so fast at adjusting stuff. It's a miracle. She might move sideways here for a bit now. I wish it would dip down a little more so we can get some more cheap shares. So anyway, I'm visiting with my friend last night, and it's his daughter that trades Tesla, and she is a piece of work, I tell you. She's got a ton of shares, and she ain't selling that. I don't even know if she'll sell at 280. She might sell some, but she makes money on her shares when she sells them, I can tell you that. She's fearless. She's just absolutely, the girl is fearless. I really enjoy her. Let's see, what do we got going here? Grandpa's adjusting stuff. That's what's going on here. I think I got it adjusted. Okay, now I can start watching blinking and paying more attention. Grandma's awake. Watch out. Grandma is up and walking around the kitchen. She's she's sick. Grandma's not feeling good today. Sore throat. She's wobbling. Oh, wait, that's not wobbling. She's hopping. Oh, Grandma's hopping. Grandma's going to hit Grandpa with the fly swatter again. He keeps talking goofy. I got you stuck on this 15-minute chart. Grandpa's terrible. Let's look at that 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Oh, it's going down. It's not a clean sell signal even in the 5-minute chart. It's early. We got to give this bus a chance to get running a little bit. Okay. Yeah, anybody see any big signals? Let Grandpa know what I might have missed. That's always fun to know. Blinking. Where are we blinking out of range? That's substantial. We're going to see some huge blinking, and I mean huge, in our near future, Grandpa thinks. It's that time when they start getting up in that where they're going to take out those shorts up there in the 275, 280 area and beyond. I mean, they were up there at 285 this morning, blinking, shorting. 278, 40 was blinking pretty steady. Currently, it's fairly calm on blinking, truthfully. So, I think we're going to we got a green candle coming in the 2 minute. Let's look. Did I go to the 2 minute? Oh, there's a green candle. It's a buy signal. In the 2 minute, we have a buy signal in the 2 minute. I seen blinking, and I thought, we're getting a green candle. And by George, there's a green candle. Grandpa knows. You know, Grandpa knows stuff. He just doesn't know how he knows it. If Grandpa knew how he knew stuff, we'd all know how we knew stuff. But Grandpa, you know, if Grandpa doesn't know how he knows stuff, how do you expect? This 2 minute candle is a fairly strong candle. You got this one's engulfed into that one. Here's your big candle. The body of this one fits inside it. The body of this one fits inside it. And truthfully, the body of this green one fits inside it. That's 3. And so far, the body of the 4th candle out fits inside it. I think it's going to go up a lot in the 2 minute chart. Okay, now, in the 5 minute chart, this one is engulfed into it. If the next one is a green candle, we have a buy signal in the 5 minute chart, and we'll monitor this right to the end. Grandpa's in monitoring mode. So getting back to Harvard, you know, all the students signed a paper, not all of them, but a bunch of them signed a paper in support of Hamas, the terrorists. And, but people that employ these students when they graduate, said that they want a list of these students because they don't want to hire them. They don't want to hire people that support terrorists. I don't blame them. This is just Grandpa's opinion. So the Harvard president of the Harvard school, this big mega dollar expensive school, he came out and said that he doesn't support terrorists. So a bunch of the students removed their names. They talked about a couple of them that had big job offers that were withdrawn because they don't want to hire people that think it's okay to chop off babies' heads and burn people alive. That's kind of the way it is. Oh, I want to say something good about Biden, which Grandpa doesn't do very often. He came out with a speech the other day, and he called what the terrorists did evil. And he actually gave a very good short speech on it. And I just hope he really means what he's saying. But couldn't ask for more out of him, what he had to say. And he says he's going to support the Jewish people and Israel. So I just hope they stick with that. Grandpa's looking for blinking while I'm watching. What I got you on? I got you on the 5 minute chart. I'm going to do something. I'm moving my mouse. See this? This means Grandpa's alive. Oh, we got 2 candles going into this 5 minute now. It's early. Say we're probably getting a red candle in the 2 minute. Oh, look. Yep, they did it to us. We're moving sideways here. We're gonna move sideways. I hope it goes down and gives Grandma her. I hope Grandma gets her fill at 260. I hope it goes down to 259 and gives Grandpa a fill. Let's look and see where Grandpa's got orders and stuff. I'll have to get it up to. Here you can see most of them. So Grandpa's got some down here at the 254 trying to buy. I'm trying to buy at the 259. I already got a bunch. I'm trying to sell some up here in 268 area, and I got some up at 274.95. Grandpa's just having fun. We're gonna make money. This thing is going up. I seen shorting at 7 times 7, but it was just briefly, and it disappeared on Grandpa, so I didn't even write it down. She's moving sideways. We're not getting any major blinking right now, and you got to have patience to play this game. You want to make money. First off, you have to have a share. You can't sell it if you don't own it. That's a fact. You gotta have a share in order to. What chart do I got you on? The 1 hour? Here, let me get you out this 1 hour chart. That's Grandpa's so funny. 5 minute, you're getting an indecision candle. It's green. And it's 3 minutes into this candle. I think we might be going to go up. I'll bet you we got a green candle in the 2 minute. Yep, we do. Is it going to stay green? Yep, it is. I think it is. Grandpa. Oh, yeah. She's moving sideways for a little bit here. So I was happy to hear that there, these, even in Michigan, they had protests in support of these terrorists, and they're screaming, "Gas the Jews!" in these protests right in our country, in gymnasiums. Well, come on. What? I'll tell you what, Grandpa don't think that's too smart, But Grandpa was pretty dumb when he was young. Well, Grandpa ain't much smarter now. But I'll tell you what, they brainwash these young people, and that's what Grandpa thinks. I think. I wonder if Grandma's been trying to brainwash Grandpa into doing more vacuuming. Yeah, it's possible that Grandma might be trying to brainwash Grandpa into thinking he should do more vacuuming. Oh, it's possible. It is possible. Yeah, we're climbing the ladder. Look at these green candles. Are we going to get, is the 5 minute a buy yet? I think so. You better buy some shares if you want shares. We have a buy signal in the 5 minute. Now is the time. We might not see these numbers again down here for a month. And you'll say, "Oh, I wish I would have bought a share at whatever. You just get some shares. That's what Grandpa did. Uh, and then you sell them when they go up. Uh, we're it's only a question of what price you want to get. We're going. I'm going to talk. I'll tell you how it goes. In case you don't know, activated. The market makers provide the liquidity needed for the markets to function properly and smoothly. They provide the liquidity, and they have the ability, because they have multiple exchanges that can buy and sell at different price points far out from the price point that we buy at. They can buy and sell at multiple. These exchanges allow them the ability to buy and sell far away from the price point. And they do. And that's what Grandpa monitors. And so when they buy and sell far away, they show Grandpa in advance where they're going to go. Because in order for them, like say at 269 and 270 right now, they have a ton of short positions, but they haven't been activated yet. But once they're activated, then the market makers can go and make money with those shorts. We got big news here. 270 times 8 is blinking. I knew we were going to get some signals. You could see, if that thing keeps blinking, you will see 270 today. Grandpa will change his cells and move them up to 270. 270 times 8 is blinking. And it's blinking. I don't know how much yet, but I've seen it about 10 times now. And 270 times 8, that is a number. She's blinking again. I'm guessing it's probably blinking 10, 15 times a minute. That's, all right, now let me tell you what that is. That's 800 shares per blink of Tesla. And they're doing it at 280 or 270. And 800 shares per blink. And if they're doing it 10, 20 times a minute, that's a fair amount. That I think it must be going straight up. Is everything going straight up? Oh, absolutely. We're borderline on getting a buy signal in the 15, I would guess. Let me look. In the 15-minute. Oh, boy. Well, we have a dirty buy signal, but it is a buy signal in the 15. Well, what time is it? I don't want to be a liar here. This candle's only 4 minutes old. It's got to be 10 minutes old before we can call that a green candle even. So it's too early on that. You got to know that with your candles. Even a 2-minute candle has to be a minute and a half old before you know for sure what color it's going to be. And even then they can spoof you. This thing is going straight up. Grandpa thinks we're going to break through 280. I think we're going to break through 280. In maybe next week. I think we're going to probably see it next week. I think we're going to go through it. They'll play their games here yet, but we're close. Week or two, we're going through 280 on our way into the 300s, and they'll build up a place of substance in them 300 range. going short, and they're gonna get all their short positions in place in the tens and tens and tens of billions, and then we're gonna see 225 and below, M200. Did Grandpa say we might see 200? No, I'm talking. I don't know when. August 18th they were down there, and they were down there again this morning. They were down there a few days ago. They just keep going back down there and buying for the future. These guys buy billions and billions and billions worth. They have to do it over time, okay? And they do. But they show Grandpa where they're going to go months in advance sometimes. Well, they like Grandpa. You can't blame them. Why? Okay, what do we got? 266 blink. Well, that's too close to the price point. No, we ain't going to talk about that. It's this bus is going up. You know, I got to adjust this other chart I got here. The thing goes up so fast. Oh, Grandma's not going to be happy. She don't have any shares. It's going to the moon, and Grandma don't have any shares. Oh man, she's not gonna be happy with Grandpa. She's gonna say, "Why didn't you get me some shares?" I don't know why. Grandma always gets shares at the reasonable shares when she gets shares. She don't spend big money on shares. You can't make any money if you don't own a share. I keep saying that. This thing's going up, 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 up. How high will it go? I don't know. Okay, is that 270 times 8 still blinking? Anybody know? Man, that's a place of substance. It paused right now. But if that thing gets rocking, they'll go back to it. That's the way these guys operate. You know, they'll go back to it. And I'm going to leave it on the 5-minute chart here. Grandpa's going to play you a tune, and Grandpa's going to go to the bathroom. Yes, that's what Grandpa's going to do. Oh, Grandma goes, oh boy. Oh, that Grandma. She's so funny. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to play you Bobo's song that he likes with the little baby and the mama rockabye the baby. I'll play that one for you, okay? And while that's playing, Grandpa's going to go to the bathroom, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's going straight up. There's nothing Grandpa can do but tell you. I hope he owns some shares because it's going straight up. Grandpa thinks that by the end of next week we're going to break 280 possibly, or the week after. Just Grandpa's opinion. And I'm sorry, didn't mean to cough on you. Okay, so, what did I do now? Oh, I forgot to turn on Bobo's song so you could listen to it. Okay, I'm going to get it going here. This is Bobo's song. He just loves that baby. Okay, here she is, I think.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Perfect submission, perfect delight, visions of rapture now burst on my sight. Angels descending, bring from above, echoes of mercy, whispers of love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior. We worship our Savior, for you are our Savior all the day long. Perfect submission, all is at rest. I and my Savior am happy and blessed, watching and waiting, looking above, filled with His goodness, lost in His love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior.
This is Bobo's song. Little Bobo, 2 years old. He just stands in front of that little baby rocking by him with his mama and says, baby, 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 all day long. That's what he does. That's what we do. That's what we do. So, Grandpa had a little fun, and Grandma, she's down in the basement. Oh, it's going up. Oh, by George. Okay, what about blinking? Anybody seen any blinking that Grandpa should know about while I was gone? Where's Pastor Keith? Did he say anything? Nope. He must be okay then. He keeps an eye on stuff with Grandpa, and Grandpa misses stuff once in a while. Grandpa can't see. You're dealing with a guy that can't hardly see, and then you wonder why you got things going on. Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go through with the high and the low of. Well, first I'll tell you what's going on with. SPY is currently down a little bit. That's the S&P. QQQ is up over 1%. Tesla's up over 1%. So Spy is just about dead even. She should come. If Spy starts coming up here. She was up early on, but then it got drove down with the CPI report, and she's Spy's down just a little bit. QQQ, however, the Nasdaq is up over 1%. So, and Tesla is fluctuating. We're getting red candles. I bet you. I'm sure we are in Tesla. Probably even in the 5 minute by now. What are we on? Oh, we're on the 5 minute. 2 minute. It's got to be red. Let Grandpa look. It might move sideways for a little bit. Oh, where is it? 2 minute. Oh yeah, that's not a clean sell signal. I think this is going to be a bear flag. Okay, I think we're going to get a little bear flag here, and I think we're going to go zoom back up. We'll see. Now in the 5 minute, we're still green. Oh, it turned red. Let's see. We got 2 minutes left of this candle. It's green again. It's exciting. Exciting. Very exciting. Grandpa's looking for blinking. Blinking is paused on the sell side. Currently, what time is it? 10:17 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm not seeing any big blinking. I really think we are going to see. Yesterday the high in Tesla was 268.60. Went within 15 cents of where Grandpa was trying to sell some. It didn't get it. Low of 260.90, 262.99. It closed at. Spy had a high of 436.58. A low of 433.18, and it closed at 436.32 yesterday. And 270 times 8 was blinking, and I know we got sell signal in the two minute, but I think it's going to be a bear flag. Grandpa could be wrong. It could run all the way down and fill Grandma's 260, but I'm not seeing a lot of buying down on the bottom side. That it's pulling us down just because it's pretty much paused. 267, 80, 90 area, of course, is blinking times one shorting, but that's pretty close to the price point, so Grandpa isn't too concerned about that. I like to see that 269.50 start blinking times too, but it's not yet. Let's look and see if we're getting a red candle in the 5 minute yet. Oh yeah, we got a reversal. We got a sell signal in the 5 minute. Might be more than the bear flag. It's possible. Maybe we're gonna. Yeah, this week we could be going down for the day. It's possible because here we got the high up here at the 265.40, and the next high that we reached was 265.34, 6 cents less, but I don't know. I think we're going to see 280 next week, possibly, or the week after. I think it's going to blow through it. Grandpa Grandpa could be wrong. It's Grandpa's opinion. Okay, so let's talk about, in case you don't understand how candles work, here you have the body of this green candle that Grandpa's got his mouse on. This body of this one, forget about the wicks, fits into it. This red candle fits into it. But really all you need is this one and then a red candle, and you have a sell signal. Okay? That means sell, if you want to sell. And so let's look at the 2 minute. That'll give you signals. Down here in the 2 minute, see this big one? This big red one? This one, the body of it is engulfed into the previous candle. So is that one. So is this green one. And so is the next body of the next green one. So we got 4. Actually, this one is 5, 6, 7. We got 7 candles in the 2 minute engulfed into a red candle, and that gave us this in the 2 minute. That's huge for a 2 minute, okay, to move. So 7 candles engulfed into it. The more candles that's engulfed into it before it takes off, the stronger it is. So in the 5 minute, we had a red and a green engulfed, and it took off. Not as strong a signal for the size of it. And let's look at the 15 minute, what we got rocking and rolling. We're still a buy signal in the 15 minute. We haven't even switched over yet. And Grandpa thinks we might be just getting bear signals. Am I missing blinking? Most likely. It's kind of hard to see. 268.10 is blinking some, shorting, but that's fairly close to the price point. It's relevant. It just so how do the market makers do what they do? What's the blinking about? What is the blinking about? Okay, so activated. Remember the word activated. That's Grandpa's new word he learned. Grandpa learned a new word, and it's activated. So the market makers provide the liquidity needed for the markets to function properly and smoothly. They provide us an opportunity to buy at the price point or sell at the price point. But the market makers, to provide liquidity, have the ability through their multiple exchanges. They have exchanges that can buy and sell $70 on either side of the price point, and even more. But so they can buy and sell shares of Tesla or any stock they want to do it with, and they do, far from the price point. What you might say, well, that doesn't seem fair. Well, they provide liquidity, but what Grandpa likes about the whole thing is they say, like at 270, they were blinking times 8 a little bit earlier today. So they're shorting at 270. Okay, 800 shares per blink, 10 times a minute, and they did it for about 5 minutes. Okay, if they come back to that number and do it some more, it will become very relevant to Grandpa's world. Then we're going to want to talk about it. But so they're shorting there at 270. they when they do that, they've committed to that number. The 270 times 1 just started blinking a little bit. Not 8, but 1. Just a little bit. We might be coming out of this bear flag and going back up here shortly. If that thing starts blinking more, it will go straight up. So anyway, the shorting up there, but it's not activated. Once they bring the price point, the actual price point up and go through that 270, then those shorts become activated, and then the market makers can take and drive the price down and make money on their shares. Are they going to do that at 270? Grandpa don't think so. They're going to want to have the tens of billions that they've already committed to in the 269 to 280 range. They're going to take all those out eventually. And, they're going to have so many billions, Grandpa can't add that high, going short when they finally go short. I think they're going to drive it into the 300s before they turn down. And when they turn down, I think by the blinking, I'll be able to tell where they're going to turn very close, within a buck. I think I'll be able to tell within $1. I've done that in the past. 270 is blinking more and more and more, and we're getting a green candle. Imagine that. So anyway, I think we're going to see 280 next week. Grandpa keeps saying that, or the week after. But I think we're gonna blow right through it. I think they're gonna start using some big numbers in our near future. Shorting way up. Is it going to be 300? Is that going to be their number, or is it going to be 320? Whatever number they blink at, really big, like 100, which would be 10,000 shares per blink, and I mean a lot of them. Then what you do is you take $5 less. So say they're doing 220. Say they decide to blink at 220, not 220, 320, shorting 10,000 shares a blink. And they do that for 3-4 hours one day. Okay? That tells Grandpa that they're going to go within $5 of that price and turn down. And that's what they do. I've seen it before, and they'll do it again. And Grandpa is waiting for that. So we can take the ride at that point, whatever it is. We go all in, and we get out $5 before 320, which would be 315. This is only speculation, okay, at this point. They haven't done the number yet, but when they do it, and they will do it, they've done it before. These guys keep doing the same thing over and over for Grandpa. They love Grandpa. They tell him what they're going to do in advance. Oh, we're getting a red candle in the 2-minute. It's going down. Grandma might get her shares at 260. I hope Grandma gets some shares at 260. I want to get some more shares at 259. Bring her down, guys. I'm all for it. They're sure having fun. They might bore us to death. No, here we go again. Let's look here. See, higher up there. Next peak was there, the next peak was there, the next peak will be here, there, and they'll get you thinking we're going here, and then they're going to go there. Okay, let's look at the 15 minutes, see if we're still holding a buy signal. And nope, we got a reversal. Well, it's early, but it looks like a reversal candle. This red candle is only 1 minute old. It's a baby candle. I think we're going to move sideways for a while. Okay, so what do we got? 5 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Grandpa, I'll try to tell you when it's going to turn up before it, based on the candles. I'll try to tell you when it's going to go up before it goes up. How's that sound to you? Oh, 270 times 8 just blinked about 5 times in a row. Again. Oh, I love it. You think we might see 270? Oh, you bet your life we're going to see 280, let alone 270. The question is, are we going to see it today? If they keep blinking it, we will. We will see it in a hurry. But they blinked it like 5 times real fast and quit. Grandpa's on the ball. He's seen it. Okay, 245.70 times 1. That's what's dragging us down right now. 245.70. Grandpa's writing it down. 245.70. Did I finish telling my story on activated? So once they're activated, then they're gonna run with it, and I really think we're gonna see some big stuff. Yeah, we're gonna, as long as that 245.70 times 1 keeps blinking, and they're slowly building a place of substance at 245 is what they're doing, and for the future, are we going to see that number in a few days here? It's possible, Grandpa. It is possible. That they could pull us down to 245 and then go to 280. All Tesla moves a lot. They can do $10, $20. They can do $20 in a day quite often. $10 is $8, $10 is normal moves for this bus. Let me look at something here. Tesla's still in the green. I'll tell you what, in spite of itself, not by much. We're 40 cents in the green from the close. Okay, so according to Grandpa's calculations so far, it's very probable that we could see 270, 271 today. Are we gonna? Grandpa don't know for sure. I'm just telling you what's based on what I'm seeing right now, what's very probable. That 270 is absolutely within the realm of possibility to do it today. And we're going straight down. And what chart do I got you on? The 5 minute? Because 245.75 is blinking times 1. They're buying down there. They're buying shares. They're for the future. They have to go down and activate them, but at some point they will do that. Just like they're going to go activate 225 and 230 eventually. Okay, Grandpa's seen some other blinking. Yep, 275. What is it blinking by, though? What number was it blinking by? 275 is blinking times 2 now. Oh, does that mean we're going to go to 275? We have 275 is an absolute place of substance. You know we're going there. That's not even a question. So, if it blinks enough, if they start doing that 270 times 8 and the 275 times 2 that they're doing, we really have fun. They're just slowing down the descent here right now with that 275 blinking times 2. They're slowing her down. They're getting their, they're building their positions. Oh man, this is going to be massive when they get up there. The ride down will go quickly for you because they go down faster than they go up. 275, 80, I don't know what number it is. 245, 85 area is still blinking times 1. They're buying in that 245 area. So we know why what's pulling us down is they're buying at the 245 out of range. It's actually pretty easy. Hey, let's look at watch the 2-minute drop. Oh boy, look at it go. Is it going to give Grandma her fill at 260? I hope so. I actually do hope so. I want to see 259 because I want to buy, now, if you got people that were long up here and they drive it down far enough, they'll take out their stop losses. They ain't taking their stop losses yet. These guys ain't that fickle. But if they start going into the 259, 260 area, they're going to take out stop losses. People will get scared that the sky is falling. And when they get scared, that's why if you have a cash account, you never need you can win every trade. You just keep your share. You know it's going to go to 269 at a minimum shortly, and you know it's going to 280 because they're place of substance. So why would you sell your shares? But if you're in a margin account and you think the sky is falling, then you're going to bail. When it gets to a certain point, you're going to let your stop loss make you a loser. And 99% of traders lose money. Patience, gotta have patience. 245.85 area is still shorting. Or not shorting, they're buying there, and that's pulling us down. I don't see that 275 blinking anymore, but that don't mean it's not somewhere that Grandpa just missed. Okay, Grandpa's going to look at blinking. Grandpa's looking at blinking. Yeah, it's 245.64 is actually what's blinking. 245.64. Oh, crap. I wrote the wrong number down. I'll just leave it that other number. It's the 245 area anyway. They're still buying there. It's pulling us straight down. 2-minute chart looks pretty nasty. The 5-minute chart's a sell signal. And so what they do is the ones that are long, they bail. They let their stop losses get taken out. The market makers get richer and richer and richer. You gotta admire these guys. They do the same garbage every day just about. And they take out the stop losses on the top side and the bottom side. And they will. They'll get everybody going short. And not only will these guys give up their positions, they'll change position and go short down on the bottom when you should be buying. This is a buying opportunity. I'm telling you right now. We are in a buying opportunity. What are the market makers doing? The market makers are buying every share they can in this area because these are, they bought from 263 everything they could all the way down to 234.58 where we bottomed out. And they ran through 260 was a place of substance on the way down. 239, 240 was a huge place of substance. And they drug her all the way to 234.58. And I'm telling you, they only shorted as much as they had to absolutely do it to keep things functional. And they bought like crazy. And currently, the market makers are holding activated long positions. They are activated, and they are going to make money on these long positions. And they're not going to make $1 on them. They're going to make $30, $40, $50 on them. Okay, Grandpa thinks they have an overall average of somewhere around 250 to 252, right in that area, right around 250 I think is their overall average. So if they want to make $50, they're going to go to $300 before they dump them all. That's Grandpa's humble opinion. So, and then as they go up, they're going to activate their short positions, and they're going to want to make money on them. And I'm telling you, they have way more shorts up above. They have tens of billions of dollars of long positions activated already, and they're gathering more every second. But on the short side above, when they activate through 280 and 283 and head to 300, there's I don't even know if it's 5 times more shorts up there that they are going to activate. I think they could pull this thing down to 200 in a quick hurry. Once we get up in the 300 range, the shorts that they have that are going to activate through that 280 range, and plus what they add to it between now and then, are going to be phenomenal. So that's Grandpa's opinion. And 245, 60, whatever, or 70 is blinking very fast. It's blinking about 40 times a minute at least. They're buying at 245, 65. And so that's, what are we looking at? The 15-minute chart go down? Let's look at the 5-minute chart go down. Oh, the 5-minute chart's going down. Grandpa will try to tell you when they're going to turn. Hopefully, or at least give us a green candle. Eventually. Should happen sometime. I'd like to see him go down to 260 and give Grandma some shares. You know, Grandma would like to have some shares. You know, and if I had her phone so I could put her in a trade, I'd buy her some right now. But I don't want to disturb Grandma. Grandma is very patient. If Grandma was worried about it, she'd be standing here talking to me about it. But she's not. 2:45:65 is blinking, 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 blinking. They're dragging us down with 2:45. We're going to have a place of substance at 2:45 down below. That's okay with Grandpa. That's okay. I can deal with that. Oh, man. Okay, what time is it? Oh man, it's 10:47 almost, pretty soon. Yep, Grandpa's going to go do firewood. I'll get my lawn chair. We got Justice out there. He's a guard dog, and he's going to be so lonesome. All the kids are gone. Everybody's gone. He's out there with the chickens by himself and his pen. And Grandpa will let him out. I'll let him out, let him run all day while Grandpa's there. And then I go out every day or so and try to pet him a little bit. It's very lonesome, They got a really good dog. I mean, this thing is the size of a wolf. He's huge. He's Anatolian Shepherd, and they can wipe out a wolf. The Anatolian Shepherds, they need it. We have wolves up here, and we have coyotes, and we have bears. You walk outside of my son's house, and even in my backyard, we got bear scat. That's bear poop, So we're getting green candles in the 2-minute by now. Oh, green candles in the 2-minute. Look at there. There they go. She's edging up. But that 2:45:65 is still blinking just as fast as can be. Where are they shorting? What's going on? Is Grandpa missing something? Why? Why are we turning? Why are we getting green candle? What is Grandpa? Is Grandpa missing something, Pastor Keith? Do you see it? What is it? Maybe Jeff knows. Jeff, are you paying attention to the blinking? You see anything? Anybody see anything? Grandpa isn't, other than 267 times 1 a little bit. What the world is blinking up there that's pulling us up a little bit here? I should see something. Are my candles out? Are my charts out of whack? Check that quick. No, they're not. Are they blinking? Let me look at my deal. Are they blinking way up top and Grandpa missed it? That's possible. Are they out of Grandpa's range? Are they? Nope, they're not. They're not out of Grandpa's range. Grandpa's got them covered. Yeah, that 2:45:60. Okay, 2:75:60 something. 270. I seen it, but it's sporadic to say the least. 270 times 2 is blinking. 270 times 2 is blinking. That's pulling us up. Oh, but I didn't see it blinking before. 270 times 2 is blinking a lot. But it's not blinking times 8 anymore. It's blinking times 2. But that's okay. Grandpa can deal with that. I need to get an ink pen that actually works. I'm serious. I wonder if I'm running out of ink. There, I got it going. Only wants to work when it wants to work. 270 times 2 is dragging us up, up, up. They're shorting. They're shorting at 270. 200 shares per blink. That's what they're doing. And it's pulling us up. But they're continuing to buy at 245.65 area. No doubt about that. They're buying there. They're buying at the in the 258.40 range a little bit too. 258, I mean 258. But that's relatively close to the price point. Let's see. Did they pause that 270? No, it's going again. It's sporadic. They're doing it. They're doing it. We're moving sideways. They're doing some of each. And what chart do I got you on? 2 minute. I got you on the 2 minute. You got. It's terrible when you got Grandpa helping you. You sticks you on a chart and just leaves you there. Hey, we're getting a green candle in the 5 minute. I don't know how long that'll last. Let's see. Is it even going to be green? It's only 2 minutes old. It's a 2 minute green candle. Could be a reversal though here. This one's engulfed in. If this one's green, it means we're getting a reversal. Now, so if we didn't go down below here, if you're watching my mouse, this here you got the low. This is a higher low. Okay, if it reverses and goes up, we have a higher low, and we're on our way to 270, and then we're on our way to 275, then we're on our way to 280, and Grandpa thinks that sometime next week, very likely, we could see 280. That's just Grandpa's crazy opinion based on what Grandpa sees a lot. Grandpa sees stuff. You know, even the signals they give in the pre-market, they continually go up there and short at the 310, 315, 320 area week after week after week. In the pre-market and aftermarket, they're up there. 270 is times 2 is blinking like 20, 30 times a minute right now. She's we might be seeing a green. Let's look at the 2 minute. I bet it's green. Oh, it's green. It's green. Grandpa's happy. Oh, it turned red. Grandpa's sad. Grandma wants to get shares. It's moving sideways. How old is that candle anyway? I think it might be just getting going. I don't even think it's a minute old. Well, it's like 30 seconds old, that candle. That Grandpa's got his mouse on. Oh, Grandpa's funny. Let's see, what do we got going? Oh, man. Yeah, times 2, 270 times 2. Are they ever getting shorts up there? Wow. They are. It's massive. They are. It's scary to think about how many short positions they are going to have when they sail through 280. And they will. They will. They will absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And Grandpa thinks it's in the next week or two. I think in the next 2 weeks, we're going to see them plow through 280 into the 300s, very likely. I also think we're going to start seeing more of these big numbers. I mean, I'm talking numbers where they're blinking 5,000 shares, 10,000 shares per blink. Per blink. You don't think these guys got money? I'm telling you, these market makers, they know how to make stuff happen. And when they do it, uh, the last time they did it, they goofed around and they did as they brought it up to the high. When they were 10, 15, $20 away, they'd start doing their thing where they'd start blinking times 7, times 8. That's 800 shares per blink, times 9 for a whole day. Okay, dragging it up there, and then they'd back off a little bit, and then they'd go again, and then finally the big hurrah came, and they did times 10,000 shares per blink, 40, 50 times a minute for 4 hours straight. That's what they did. That's what they did. I'm telling you, it was exciting. I wish Grandpa would have known what he was doing back then. And they brought it up within $4 exactly to the penny. They were doing this back at 2:12. When at 2:12 they did it from noon to 4 in the afternoon. 10,000 shares per blink, shorting. And it went to exactly 2:08, about an hour after the close. It hit 2:08, and it reversed, and it went straight down $50. Straight down, and it took them a couple weeks to get there, but that's not very long to go $50. I don't even know if it was 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. But they went down to 258 at that point. And then they reversed and went back up again. And then they reversed and went back down to 234.58. Grandpa keeps track of what they're doing because Grandpa cares about them. Well, they actually went down to 212 after that, after they bounced back up, and then they went down to 212. And it was amazing to me that they, August 18th, we had 209.80. They bought half a day there. Substantial amount, and they also bought at 205 on August 18th, and today they revisited 205 and bought pre-market and 209.60, 20 cents off of that 209.80 number. Pre-market that they went down and revisited them, and they added to them. They added to those long positions down there, a little bit at a time. Are we going to see those numbers? Grandpa's starting to think so. Okay, we've got 270 times 1 now. Not times 2, it's times 1. But it was blinking pretty quickly. Grandpa's got to Grandpa's tracking them. What'd they do yesterday? Yesterday they did, after hours, they did 279 for a while. After hours yesterday. I wrote that down after I got up here. 270 yesterday. What'd they do yesterday at 270 shorting? They shorted times 7, they shorted times 3, they shorted times 7, and they shorted times 8. That's 800 shares per blink. You think they might be going to 270 pretty quick? I think so. You know, they're not doing much at 269 anymore. I've noticed that. They were doing a ton at 269 in the days past here. You know, like the day before, 269.40, 269 they did. But now they're doing 270s predominantly. Yesterday and today. That's $1 higher. That tells Grandpa it's going higher. Oh, Grandpa, see, they might go higher. What do we got? A red candle and what chart do I got you on? 2 minute? We're moving sideways. Don't panic. This is a buying opportunity. So it's going to break like a rubber band one way or the other. I hope it breaks down so I get more shares before it skyrockets. You know, I don't think they've scared them out of their stop losses yet. I just don't think they have yet, but they will. Are they going to dive us down and take out their stop losses like they did yesterday? Probably. I hope so, because I want to buy some more shares, and I ain't kidding. Okay, so we're moving sideways. Here's the top. You look where my line's going across. This is the top of the sideways movement. Here's the bottom of the sideways movement, okay? We're moving sideways. That's what we're doing. And in this area, if you look back even in the pre-market, going across, in this area is predominantly where most of the stuff has been trading, goofing around back and forth, back and forth. She's going to be like a rubber band. Then she's going to snap. And when it snaps, it's going to snap. Hey, let me know how you like my song I played you, Bobo's song, the mama rocking the little baby. I think about those babies they chopped their heads off over in Israel. I can't even. It's on. The evil is. Grandpa can't. You don't even want to think about it. You know, you think about your grandbabies. If somebody come and did that to them, it just. You know, the Lord's got those little babies now. That's where they're at. They're with the Lord, and He's taking care of those little ones up there. But you know, they said in one news report that they chopped the babies' heads off in front of their mom and dad and make them watch, and then they kill the parents after and burn them alive. Yeah, our country has got us. We got to wake up. We got a House of Representatives that can't even place a vote. We can't declare war. We can't do nothing. Our government's just dysfunctional. Republicans. I'm getting real fed up with Republicans that pretend to be conservative and care. You see every day. I mean, there's good ones. I know there's good ones. It just we have it's a sick deal, and we're going to be accountable for what we allow to go on in our nation. We are. Grandpa better get off it. I get too. You don't want. Boy, I hope I don't get Grandma upset. Oh boy, that would be even worse. Yeah, they kill grandparents. They just shoot them right in the head. They take them hostage. They'll kill. There's, and now, you know, Israel's going to go in there and take care of business. And, it's, tippy-toe try to not, they don't want to kill civilians, but when the Hamas, they use their children as human shields. They stand behind them and shoot. And so Israel, in order to get to them, some children absolutely get killed. But it's Hamas that puts them in. They put their children up in front of them as a shield, so that because Israel hesitates on. Israel don't want to kill babies, and but they'll make a big deal out of it, even though it happens. Okay, so what's blinking? Grandpa's gonna get back on blinking. Let's see. Oh, look at that. What chart have I got you on? 2 minute. It's a green candle. It's a reversal signal. Okay, this red candle is engulfed into the previous one. Is this one going to be green? I think so. And we'll be off to the races, going up. Why is it going up? I think they paused the 245.65 paused. Grandpa slipping. 245.65 paused. It's not blinking. It's not blinking. It's 245.65 is not blinking. That means it will go up. Up, up, up. Is it going to go up? I think so. Unless they start blinking it again. 245.65 is paused. That tells Grandpa it's going to go up. Well, we got an indecision candle out of it in the 2 minute. Is it going to go up? I don't know. It's going to go sideways for sure. That's till it breaks. Once it breaks, I hope it breaks down so we can get more cheap shares. Grandpa wants to go down before it goes to 280. 300. Missy will be selling. Now listen, Missy, if you're listening to Grandpa, sell some shares at 300 just to be safe, will you please? Just for Grandpa, Don't hold them. I don't want you to go to 200 with your long positions. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Take a little profit once in a while. That girl, she's so funny. She's a smart cookie, I'll tell you what. Her daddy's very smart, intelligent man. Well, after all, he's doing the blinking with Grandpa. Yeah, Grandpa. Hey, we got an indecision candle. Yeah, 245.65 is take some profit, Missy. Take a little bit of 280. You might get a dip. You can buy some more, Yeah, she's going to fly. This thing's going to fly. I don't know if that girl ever sell. She'll probably sell them when they're like 5 or 10,000, knowing her. She'll still be holding on to them. She don't have any fear. 270 is shorting times 2 like crazy right now. 245 is paused. We're on our way up. We could easily see 270 here today if they keep blinking that thing. Of course, what they do right away, they paused it. It's going again a little bit. 270 times 2 is shorting. So actually, Grandpa has too much fun. Grandpa has a lot of fun. Nobody should have as much fun as Grandpa. Grandpa's missing the little grandkids that have been here. All my grandkids. You miss them all. There's nothing you can do. They come around. I got a couple. Yeah, my oldest son will come on Thanksgiving. He said, and he'll bring two of my grandbabies along while they're one's, I don't even know what she is, some kind of engineer or something. She's like a genius. They're too smart, these kids. And the other one's learning. He's a pilot and learning to do jet airplanes. He's flying jet airplanes. Gonna get in them here pretty quick. And I think he's gonna be some kind of pilot. Who knows? And then I got a couple that are in the mail business. One's does mail delivery. Another one drives mail truck. Got my oldest grandson. He's a registered nurse, and he's just got a heart of gold. That kid. He cares about people. He worked in nursing homes for a long time. He's really super good looking, but he just cares about old people, and he's got a big heart. That's my oldest grandson. Yeah, I got some good grandchildren. I'll tell you what. I got one crazy granddaughter. Went into dog business. She raises some litters of these dogs that don't shed hair, whatever they call them, wackadoodles or something like that. I don't know what hers are called for sure, but they're beautiful. And then she does dog grooming and dog care, and she's turned it into a super business. And then I got a couple of granddaughters that they're married now, and they got making babies for Grandpa and Grandma, making us great grandchildren. We got one great grandchild, and they're just can't ask for any more. That's all I know about that. Grandpa could brag about them all day long, all of them, but I better not. Let's see what's blinking. What's blinking? Why is it going up? Because 270 is blinking times 2, and 245 paused. 245 paused. We're going up. What chart do I got you on? The 2 minute? Let's see if we got a buy in the 5 minute. We got a buy in the 5 minute. Oh, yeah, we do. This candle's 4 minutes old. Let's watch it. Okay, so you see this red candle right here? This candle is engulfed into it, and the next one is green in the 5 minute chart. That's a buy signal. That means it's going up. Here we have a lower high, a higher low. We have a higher low here. Okay, this right here is a higher low than that one. It's going up. Here we have a lower high, another lower high. How high will it go? I think it's going to plow right through there. It's going. I think we're going to see 280 next week. Did I mention that? I think so. Why did Grandpa keep mentioning that? Because Grandpa thinks we're going to probably see 280 next week. I think Grandpa's changed his opinion. I thought we were going to go to 225, 230 before we took out 280. They have got just too much. They've loaded up long positions. They're activated. They're going. When they brought us within 6 cents of 269, that was our sign. They brought us within 6 cents of 269. They don't want to. They don't want. When they start activating 269, we're off to the races. We're off to the races then. Grandpa's hoping to get rid of a few shares and grab a little bit more of a dip in the 268 area. I'm hoping we get just a dip. Grandpa can buy some more shares for $1 or $2 less. Going along, and away we go. What time is it? It's 11:16. Remember, from 11:30 to 12:30, 1 o'clock is when the market makers clean house on a lot of stop losses. They love to take stop losses during that time of day. They just do. They love to take stop losses anytime. I don't think they took a lot of stop losses today. And they might not. They might wait till tomorrow. They might do it later today. Grandpa don't know. They'll do it when they want to, I'll tell you that. So we have a buy signal in the 5 minute. Too early to have a buy signal in the 15 minute, but we can look to make you happy. 15 minute. Oh, let's see. What do we got? We're only 2 minutes into this green candle, so that candle's only 2 minutes old, but it looks like might be green, but it's too early to know. It's absolutely too. On this candle, on a 15-minute chart, you're pretty sure at the 10-minute mark. You're pretty sure at the 10-minute, but even then you're not really positive. The older the candle is, the more sure of the color you are. But yeah, Grandpa would run with it at 10 minutes. That's you need to learn candles. If you want to know stuff, and you need to understand what Grandpa talks about when he talks about blinking. Okay, 275. 275.50 times 1 is blinking. 275. Do I got that written down anywhere? Yep, I do. I got it times 2 earlier. It's blinking times 1. 275. Oh no, do I have 275.50 or not? What is blinking? Yeah, they were doing 275.50 times 1, and I do not have that written down. 275.50 times 1. Old Grandpa's getting so good at taking notes. So that 275 area is getting built up more and more. I noticed that they're doing their shorting higher and higher. They were doing it all around the 269 a lot, then 270, and they're working their way up. Grandpa thinks we're going to maybe see 280 next week. 270 is blinking times 1. 275.50 sporadically is blinking. Oh man, what chart do I got you on? Oh, did I leave you on this 15-minute chart? You guys, you should complain when Grandpa does. Look at this 5-minute chart sale. Clean signal. Buy, buy, buy. I sure hope you own some shares. It's too bad Grandma doesn't own any shares. Grandma would like to own shares, but Grandpa didn't get her any. And she's not going to be happy when it goes to 280 and she don't have any shares. Poor Grandma. Maybe something will happen. Oh, hey, speak of 269. 269 times 2 is blinking like crazy. This is the first time today they've done it. Grandpa caught him. 269, here we come. Times 2. Oh, it's going. 269 times 2 is blinking. We are off to the races. That is one strong number. Yeah, the 269 to 271 area now is absolutely a place of substance. Absolutely. The whole area is a place of substance. It's just crazy. I can't even tell you how many shorts they got there. It's phenomenal. They're paused completely on the bottom side of anything of prevalence or that's important to Grandpa at least. But they're not buying on the bottom side. They're shorting way up top. They 269 times 2 is blink, 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 blink. They are having fun. Where else are they blinking? Where else? Grandpa's got too many blinks in his head. Grandpa sees blinking when he closes his eyes. Oh, man. I sure hope you find this entertaining. Oh, remember, Grandpa doesn't give financial advice. He's entertaining, and that's a fact. Grandpa's really entertaining. Yeah, entertaining. So it sounds like Pastor Keith's wife had knee surgery, and sounds like she's doing pretty good. Pastor Keith said that's tough. When Mama is down and out in the household, that's a tough deal for the family. Grandma's probably, or the mom is probably enjoying the break. Who knows? I don't think so. She's really a lovely lady. Let's see, where are we? 269 is blinking times 2. It paused. Oh, it's back. It paused. It's back. I'll do blink. Each time it blinks, I'll go blink. Then you can count how many times it did it. Do like 10 seconds worth or 15 and then multiply it. Okay, I'm going to start now pretty soon. Let me know when. I'm going to start doing it when it blink, 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 blink. Okay, so I had fun. I did a blink every time it did 200 shares. 200 shares per blink. You can calculate it out if you want to. Grandpa thinks that's about 20 times per minute, 30 maybe. It's hard to tell, but when you add and subtract like Grandpa does, it's really hard to tell what's going on. So, yeah, this bus is going up. Grandpa's going to be out chopping wood today and sitting in a lawn chair. I'll stack some wood. Don't worry. I'm not going to sit in the lawn chair the whole time, just most of the time. And we'll get some pizza, and we'll have a little pizza on the way out there. And we'll do that. We'll let Justice out and let him run around the yard a little bit. And that big Anatolian shepherd, hope he doesn't go eat anybody. He's actually very, for being his, I think the thing is he's almost 180, 200-pound dog. Very mellow. Good with children. Let's see. 269 slowed up a little bit. Are we going to get a red candle? 269 looks like it might have paused. Expect the unexpected. They could dive this thing down and take out those stop losses down that they got down in where Grandpa wants to buy in the 260, 259 area. These people got stop losses sitting down there thinking they're safe. These market makers just might go take them out just because they can. And it'll give them more long positions to push their way up to 269, 270. 269 paused. Let's look at the 2-minute. I'd say we got a red candle. Oh, we got a red candle in the 2-minute. Imagine that. They paused 269 and 275. So then you get a red candle. That's the way it goes. Is it going to go down and take out the stop losses down below? Maybe. Maybe they do it. Maybe they don't. I don't know. If there ain't enough of them, they won't go get them. They cleaned them out yesterday, so maybe they're not gonna clean them out today. It's possible. Maybe they will. I'm leaning towards they're probably not gonna clean them out because they cleaned them out yesterday. They took a bunch of them. They want to get a lot. If there's a lot of them, they'll go get them. If it's just a medium amount, they just leave them sit there. They won't clean them out. Oh, let's see. What do we got going? What time is it? Oh, it's 11:28. Grandpa's supposed to be leaving pretty soon here. Reminds me of when I was in grade school. They always sang that song, "Now that school is over, we must all go home." And so it's not 11:29. Grandpa's supposed to turn into a pumpkin. I feel guilty leaving you, and I don't even know if anybody's watching me. That's terrible. Well, there's somebody watching Grandpa all the time. Yeah, she's heading up. She's heading up. Let's look at the 5-minute here quick. Let's look at our Tesla here. See what we got before I go. So we got the 5 minutes still a buy signal. 15 minutes going to be a buy signal. Yep, we got a buy signal. How old's that candle? Yep. This candle is going to be 15. It's 15 minutes old. We have a buy signal in the 15-minute. 30-minute is this candle just started, I believe. I think it's not even a minute old. So we have indecision in the 30-minute. It's not going to look pretty, but it'll look. Hourly is 100% indecision. We got 3 indecision candles in a row. What's that tell Grandpa? No, it tells Grandpa that the 1 hour chart has got indecision. That's what it says. 4 hour chart, undecided. We're moving sideways in the 4 hour chart. It's not even. In the daily, we have a buy signal. Buy in the daily. We're going to go up in this 280 range, 300, right up here. Zoom right there in the next maybe couple weeks. 280 and how long? Maybe a month? Who knows? To get up to 300. They'll do it quick. Things happen quick in Grandpa's world sometimes. But we'll get the signals. We'll know stuff. Here's the weekly. We have a buy in the weekly. This candle here is tomorrow, Friday. Yep, this candle here finishes tomorrow. It's going to be green. We are a buy in the weekly. That weekly can take us up in the 415 range, 400 range. Up here, this can bring us up there, that weekly. Okay, so what's Grandpa say? Grandpa says, all good things are from the Lord. And that's a fact. And God bless you. Grandpa's going to go do firewood. Oh, Grandpa's going to sit in the lawn chair and watch the other guy do all the labor. Oh, Grandpa's going to help a little bit. I'm going to see you tomorrow morning, Lord willing, at 9:20 a.m. And we'll see what happens. It's so exciting. It's so exciting and so much fun. You always win. Always win. You're never lose. Get a cash account, buy some shares, listen to Grandpa, and just make some money. You don't have to make a lot of money, just make some money and supplement your income. Okay, Grandpa will quit being windy. See you tomorrow.